Hi, good morning and welcome to BOTB head office in Parsons Green, South West London. It's Monday morning and we're here to judge last week's Dream Car competition, week 30, which ran from July the 25th to the 31st. Just before we start, I'd like to say congratulations once again to last week's winner, James Barons-Ruth, who won the amazing Jaguar F-Type V6S plus 10 grand in cash. I'd now like to hand over to the lawyer who will be overseeing proceedings, Stuart Walker from Onside Law.
My name is Stuart Walker from Onside Law and I'll be overseeing the judging this morning. Firstly, I can confirm that the competition data has already been sent to the auditors Wilkins Kennedy. I would now like to introduce today's judges and ask them to pick a car out of the bag to determine their seating position. Judge 1, Gareth Deneen.
Good morning, Stuart.
Good morning.
Good morning. My name's Gareth Deneen. I'm a senior county referee and I appoint referees to various competitions throughout the Greater London area. And I've got the red car.
Judge number 2, Matt Cannon.
Morning, Stuart.
Morning, Matt.
My name is Matt Cannon, I'm a senior county referee. I referee in competitions in London and I also still play football now. Blue card.
Judge number 3, Ari Mendonca.
Morning, Stuart.
Morning, Ari.
Morning, my name is Ari Mendonca. I'm an ex-football player. Now I'm a referee for more than 10 years and I'm allocated by the FA to a sectional league and Sparta South Midlands.
Yeah.
Judge number 4, Leo Donnellan.
Hi Stuart. Hello, my name's Leo Donnellan. I'm an ex-professional football player, having played for Chelsea, Leyton Orient and Fulham. Orange.
Judge number 5, Hugh Gilroy.
Morning, Hugh. Hi, my name's Hugh Gilroy. I'm a level 4 referee and an assessor as well. I have green car.
Okay, judges, please mark on the screen where you think the centre of the ball should be. I'll ask you to do this individually for a few minutes before justifying your position. I'll then ask you all to come to a panel decision on the central screen. Okay, Gareth, can you tell us how you came to your position?
Certainly. We've got 3 players in shot. We've got the back of a player's head in the bottom centre part of the screen. Looking at the general play, no help from him. Player in the light blue shirt is looking directly at the ball. He's the one who's going to give us most information, I believe. He's looking directly at the ball, both eyes looking directly at the ball. I think it's fairly close to him. I think the height is determined by the guy in the navy and pink shirt, and I think he's looking at the ball as well as the play. So that's where I put my cross, where those two intercede.
Okay, Ari, could you explain how you came to your position?
Yes, 3 players on this shot. Only 2 actually really involved on this challenge. By the body language of those 2 players, I believe that the player in royal blue is the one who's going to get the ball. So taking that in consideration, checking the high line of their eyes, and that's where I put my my dot.
Okay, Hugh, could you explain how you came to your position?
Yep, so I'm looking at both players' eye lines. I believe the ball is closer to the player in the lighter blue and he's looking directly at it. It's a reasonable distance from him. It's not in playing distance quite yet. I believe the other player is also looking up towards it, and with both of those looking together, I've placed it there.
Okay, Leo, could you explain how you came to your position?
Yeah, there's 3 players in this shot, but only 2 players are really affecting where I put my cross. The player in light blue, I believe, will win the header. I think he's quite unopposed here. I don't think he's going to jump. I think the ball looks like it's going to sort of more land on him, so he's not jumping to challenge the ball. His eyes are really sort of focused, obviously, on the ball and where it's coming from, and mainly judging from him, because I believe he's going to win the header, is where I've put my cross.
Okay, Matt, could you explain how you came to your position?
Yeah, I agree with my colleagues. 3 players, one's just an onlooker. You can't, just looking at the general direction of the ball. I believe the player in light blue is either going to win the ball or it's maybe just going over the top of his head and he's looking straight at it. The player in dark blue, who's just about to put his hand on his shoulder, I think is trying to interfere a little bit, but I think he's just really on looking as well. And I've taken both their eye lines and I've put my cross where I have.
Okay, judges, if you could please come to a decision on the central screen.
Okay.
Where's the average?
Well, we have these three.
Yeah, about the top of the
Yeah.
Top of this person's
top,
head.
top,
Yeah.
top left band.
Like that, yeah.
Yeah.
You can start with the cross there.
Okay.
I think slightly to the left of that one actually.
Yeah. Just slightly more, yeah.
Slightly over towards where the green is, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's about the average.
Yeah.
So what about the eyes?
So a little look at the light blue player, can we?
Yeah.
He's the first one.
So, do you think he's looking up like that angle?
No, I think that's
I think his other eye's much deeper.
Can we get that much
deeper,
mag?
yeah.
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 Yeah, right at the top of his.
Yeah,
Eye
his
sockets
head is
are-
far back as well.
Yeah, that's why I put it
So you think
as
he's
far
looking
over.
straighter, like that?
Yeah.
What about his other one, Hugh?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both looking straight up.
Yeah,
aren't they?
straight up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and his head is tilted back quite a way.
Yeah, I'm furthest over to the right, and that's why I sort of put it where I put it, looking at his eyes.
But then as well we have these
Yeah, I
three
understand,
lines.
yeah. I'm just explaining why I put mine.
Yeah, exactly.
What
Well, I
about
think
this guy's
we're
then?
pretty much all agreed on a
Yeah,
pretty
on
similar line,
yeah,
aren't we?
line is like I think so.
Does that tally with this guy's eye? And this one?
Yeah, it will be like in the middle of them.
So he's looking kind of like he's looking
He's
at the
looking
blue
more
play.
forward, isn't he?
he's
Yeah.
looking at the blue play.
It's looking lower. Do you think the height's right? Because I think
In
from
terms
where
of
I
height-
put it, it's a little higher.
Well, are we going to disregard the guy in navy? Are we deciding he's looking at the player or is he looking at the ball?
He's looking at the ball.
Hey,
He's
Oh,
looking
looking at the
he's
ball.
looking
Oh,
at the
the
ball.
ball.
He's looking at the ball as well. Yeah, I think so.
Because he's not underneath it. He's
No.
not craning. His neck
He's
is
not going to get
as
the
far
ball,
back.
so
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not going to challenge, is he?
Yeah. I mean, Leo, you're highest. Do you?
Yeah, I
What do you
just
want
thought
more thoughts?
because his head was sort of back, that it was sort
Yeah.
of coming down onto him rather
Mhm.
than he was jumping up towards it.
What about, let's see what Leo is. Let's see if the eyes with a navy player.
it's match with something.
Yeah.
So where's Leo? Leo's on the top of this guy
On
wearing a
top,
flat
yeah.
cap.
That's
So-
it. He's there.
Yeah, obviously
This
I went
one.
more with the
Mm.
light blue player rather
Yeah,
than this one.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're quite close together in playing. I mean,
Yeah,
they're,
his
they're
hands
sort of
almost
almost
on
side
his
to side
shoulder,
of each
yeah.
other. So, yeah. So I think he'll be looking at the ball. So I think if it was higher, he'd be craning his neck a little bit.
Yeah,
So
like
yeah.
more
that,
as
that
well.
was my thought,
Exactly.
which is why I went quite low.
He's just moved his eyes to the left, isn't he?
Yeah, this one is moving slightly, but
Okay. How does that tally with his eyes?
yeah, just try to cross.
I mean, the compromise position isn't
Yeah,
a bad one.
yeah,
not a
really.
bad one,
It's-
I think the line's
What
good.
do you
It's
think,
just-
Yeah, no, listen, because I'm the highest. Yeah, I'm prepared to drop down a bit there.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean, I'm the lowest because
Yeah.
I think, he's looking directly up it and then to match his eyes, that's why I've gone in that direction there.
I don't think it's that low because
No.
of his eye line.
Yeah, well,
He's
I don't
still looking up.
Yeah, but it's not, to me, he's not looking up here.
No.
He's looking at
No.
that angle, that's why I put it that way.
But
That
then-
one's looking higher,
but then-
his left eye is looking higher and his right eye is looking lower. So,
and the position we've got is a good compromise between Leo and Gareth
Yeah.
and me and Hugh,
Mhm.
and then with Harry being the closest.
do we need to tweak it any? Are we? Because
Yeah,
we said
just-
the left-hand edge of as we look at it, the left-hand edge of that pink lodge.
Yeah.
So do we need to come a couple of dots
Come
to the
across.
to the left?
A little
Yeah.
bit to the left.
Follow the same line across. You happy with that?
That's put it there, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was over there.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'll
I think
compromise
that's
with
better.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think-
I'll compromise with that as well.
Me too.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
Just place a little bit.
Okay, thank you, judges. Thank you, judges. The coordinates selected are 1248, 484. These coordinates will now be passed on to Wilkins Kennedy to calculate the winner of the competition, and they will then inform BOTB. That concludes the judging process. Thank you.